my beautiful friends, and welcome back to another video. Today I am going to be doing a flip and drag, and I have the colors split in little glasses called shooter cups. Now those are in my Amazon shop. Link is in the description as always. They're little plastic shot glasses that have a divider in them, and it's, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's on a curve, the divider. So it goes like this in the cup. So I thought that would be really, really cool to do this flip and drag. Now, important. I have a Facebook group. It's called United We Pour with Tammy and Lisa. And every month we do a challenge in that group. And this is this month's challenge. So if you want to join that group, the link is in the description. There's a bunch of great people in there. We all share our art and you get to talk to some friends. And it's a really good time. And we do a $25 gift card should you win. So I'm going to do my piece for the challenge. And now, obviously, I'm not included in the challenge, but I like to do a video explaining what the rules are of that challenge. So the rules were do a flip cup, do a flip and drag, and leave some negative space on the background. And there was a specific color palette, which you saw in the beginning. The colors were maroon, gold, champagne, and tan. Now, if you wanted to add one more color into that, any choice of yours, you could do so, which I chose that beautiful blue. And if you want to use tools to design your flip and drag afterwards, you can too. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm doing this on a two-piece. These are gallery wrapped 11 by 12 canvases. I have them taped off in the back, as you can see. I'm going to do this on both of them. Now, that's not part of the rules. You can use just one canvas any size, but that's what I'm going to do. So for my piece, I'm going to use white as my base coat. Now, this is white acrylic paint that, oh, look at that. I had a little bobble stuck to my hand. Surprise, surprise. The base coat, the choices are you can use white or black or one of the colors that's in the palette that I showed. But if you say you chose to use maroon as your background, you also have to add this into your flip cup too, just so I make that clear. Now the blue, like I said, that I have here, that was not part of the palette. That's my optional my optional color that I wanted to add in. So it's really simple. I try to keep the challenges as simple as possible, but sometimes wording is confusing. So I figured I would show what I meant. So as you can see, I'm just tilting over this other canvas to catch my paint so I don't waste all of that, because I did not put enough paint down here. And then I'll go back and forth until they're both covered. You want to have a little bit of paint on that canvas so that your cups can kind of float through them. So I'm going to add a bunch more here. This is a very old technique, flip and drag. It's been around forever. And I've been thinking it might be nice for me to start a week of lessons where you learn all the techniques, not just keep doing the same thing over and over. Because I feel it's very important for you to start at the bottom. If you're brand new to this, start at the bottom and work your way up to the more advanced techniques like the bloom technique. So something like this would be considered a beginner's technique, something that's easy to do. Okay? And I think it's important to mention that technique really means how you move the paint. It's not how your paints are mixed. If you're not getting cells or your paint's cracking, that's all with your recipe, okay? Technique is actually designing these colors. There is, you know, something to be said about that, because if you don't know how to tilt or move your canvases in the right way, it doesn't matter if your colors are mixed or not, mixed right or not, it's not going to look right in the end. So the technique of it is how you move everything around and design your painting. So for those of you that do not know, I was featured this month on a very popular Facebook page called Power of Positivity. And they contacted me. They love my channel and the message that I relay. And I am so honored and humbled. If you go to Facebook and go on, I'll link it in the bottom. You'll see my story. I was just like, I felt like a superstar. Although I'm not. But I was really honored that they contacted me, because out of all these bigger channels, my little channel, I just absolutely love it. So anyway, check that out, please. Check it out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a piece of paper. Now, you can be bold and you can try to take this and flip it fast onto the canvas. I find that doing it like this makes it a little bit easier, although I was not holding that cup the right way when I just did that. So I'm going to slide it right there, and still it popped off on me. Let's see if I could do this one a little bit better. I dipped my whole paper into that. Jeez. I'm going to go right here. Nah, I lost it again. I'll flip it next time. So here we go. We're just going to take it and kind of swoosh it along, lifting up. Try not to drip like I just did. See the pretty cells? The paints are only mixed with Floetrol and water, but the metallics will create cells for you. Those are the prism pour, as you saw in the beginning of the video. They're really beautiful, beautiful metallics. I'm going to lift up a little bit here. Okay. So now that we've done that, the rules for the challenge were you can either tilt it a little bit and just leave it alone, or you can use some tools to try to design something, which is what I am going to do. But I need to tilt this back a little bit this way. And once you flip that cup and you get these colors on it, if you want to add more color in, you can. It just has to be that color palette. So I have my funky FX Special Effects palettes here that I'm going to use. I have these in my Amazon shop also. I love the patterns that they make. And I'm going to start, I think, I really, really need this here to come off the edge a little bit. So I'm going to tilt it a little bit more, but I don't want to lose that blue. Okay, as long as it's going over the edge, we're good. So I think I'm going to start right about here. Let's see. Tell you what, I'm going to put you on time lapse for this part so I can actually concentrate on this. So it just dawned on me that you probably had no clue what I was trying to design here, but let me just say I'm absolutely loving this. You know something? I'm going to give a shout out to Miss Gail Burstyn. Check out her channel. She does this type of thing all the time. She always finds these little creatures in her paintings, and I did this time doing it too. So I am going to call this one Chasing the Dragon. Okay. Here, let me put the flash on so you can actually see the color. It's really pretty. And those prism pour paints work really good. But anyway, there's the monster. Okay. You see him? I really like this. This was a lot of fun. And you know, the little things like this little dot here, just take your finger and push on it. I can't do this and hold the camera at the same time. And see, it's all gone. I usually do that after I shut off the camera so you don't have to see all that. But anyway, and this is my little dragon lizard. He looks scared. He's being chased. I know, it really doesn't make sense because a monster-looking fish like that would be in the water, in the ocean. And a lizard wouldn't be on there, but I thought it's kind of cool, and I'm leaving it alone. That's my entry. So make sure you check out our group, United We Pour with Tammy and Lisa. I run that with Lisa Wyatt Art. She also has a channel you can check out. And please be sure to subscribe, like, comment, share. Use my Amazon link. It helps the channel tremendously, even if you are not buying art supplies. If you buy toilet paper, I get credit for the referral. So that adds up quickly and helps. Be sure to check out my Etsy shop. I have a sale going on. And if for some reason you're interested in this piece or any other piece that you do not see in my shop, just email me, artbytammy@yahoo.com. I love you all. I hope you all are doing well. And until next time, my friends, happy pouring. Oh, don't forget the Facebook post. Check it out. Bye-bye.